Today it's good evening in real sense. Evening and good evening in real sense. Yes, isn't it? Every day, okay. Evening, every day there is an evening, but today's evening is special evening. Isn't it? Of course, a lot has been done and we have seen our children. As a parents, I'm speaking, and not as a Mrs. Bakshi over here, as a parent. Now see, look at our children. If we look at the past, where our children were and where they are now, after joining my English home. Now, two things I've just observed: improvement and change. Lot of improvement has taken place in our children. Before 2 years, they were not like that, but now there's a lot of change. Improvement and change. Can anybody differentiate? Can anybody give me the detailed meaning of change and improvement? Or they are just the same? Change and improvement. Yes, please, parents. Now we have our children over here. We have seen their performance, and really, it's wonderful. Lot of improvement. Lot of improvement. Two terms have been used: improvement and change. Can anybody help me in giving more detail about these two words, two terms? Sir, am I right to put up this question? If we really want our children, and this is the message for my dear students, children over here of my English home, improvement takes place automatically when there is a change. The change has to be there. Yes, this is the question you have to ask yourself. If you feel, even the parents, if you feel the change has taken place in your child under the guidance of my English home, if change has taken place, improvement is bound to follow it. So what you have to feel, you have already felt, but go deep down. The change has taken place in your children. That's why you can see the improvement. Isn't it? So further ahead also, the change has to take place because it has something with your inner power. Improvement is outside, outwardly. It comes from outward. Somebody is holding your hand to take you, like you, my son holds my hand to take me ahead. That's the support, you know. And if I'm in a position to walk on my own, that's my inner strength. Isn't it? No matter in whichever field you are, wherever you are, and you want to excel, yes, you definitely see that the change takes place in you. That's going to be your own ability. Change must come. That's your mind, your heart, your efforts. And improvement, it follows. So, of course, these were the two terms I just noted down. And then thereafter, all the parents, all the children, all the students, those who have been associated with my English home, they are the privileged ones. This is what I can say. Children and the parents, they are the privileged ones. There are not many people around, you know, but nothing like what you have gained here. So this is just the passion and obsession. I use these two terms for Mr. Mukul Rana. Because of the passion and the obsession to take children somewhere ahead where nobody can reach. That's the vision, that's the aim he works with. And this is my English home. So once again, I thank you everybody, and you are the privileged ones to be associated with my English home. Thank you very much, Mr. Mukul Rana and Mr. Mukul Rana's team, every parent, every child. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for enlightening us. In fact, she made us, understand this very clearly, that we are privileged one. If your kid, if your child is actually coming in here and learning and growing, because this will eventually help them to become one of the amazing corporate person, right? This will eventually help him or her to be a confident and a wonderful player in future, no matter in which industry he or she works in. Am I right? Am I right? Can it be a yes louder? A louder yes? That's what I believe in. Thank you so much. Next, I would please request the founder of My English Home, Mr. Mukul Rana sir, to please enlighten us with few words. Can I have you on stage, please? A round of applause for Mr. Mukul Rana sir. Thank you so much.
Good evening, everyone. And it's been a lovely afternoon watching all the students come up here on the stage and perform one after the other. And what really fascinates me is the confidence of each and every student which they exhibited this afternoon. And I just want to tell you that we have many students this evening with us who have got their pre-board exams tomorrow morning, but still they are here and they have been preparing for this particular event, and they have been burning the midnight oil, because we believe that in life marks are important, but more than marks, it's your personality, it's your vision towards life, it's your attitude towards life. Because somebody has very rightly stated, life is not about what happens to us. Life is not about what happens to us. It's all about how we perceive what happens to us. So it's the attitude. It's one's attitude towards life and different situations in life that makes him a winner or a loser. What sets an ordinary person apart from an extraordinary person is the attitude of that person. And I believe that at My English Home, we are trying to instill that value in the lives of children. We want them to have an amazing attitude towards life. The moment problems come, the moment troubles come in our life, we get shattered, we get heartbroken. Why? We need to understand that every problem is a blessing in disguise. Every problem is an opportunity for improvement. And when we decided to organize this mega event in the mid of Jan, we faced lots of problems. Some students had exams. A few students had to go out of town for a few days. We have a small team. We are a small family, but a very happy and a satisfying family. Very content. And I was wondering, how would it happen? We needed huge funds to organize this big event. We needed a lot of concentration. We also had to do a lot of homework in terms of what each and every child would be doing this year. And we had a goal. But we did not lose hope. We did not lose our faith, because I believe in God. And I believe that my life is a testimony of believing in God. And I believe that as long as you believe in your goal, as long as you believe in yourself, as long as you have faith in yourself and what you are planning to do, God is going to channelize all the energy in that particular direction, in the direction of your goal, and God is going to help you to achieve what you want to achieve. If everybody can turn their attention to the backdrop of the stage, it says, it's very clearly mentioned on the backdrop of the stage, all our dreams can come true. All our dreams can come true. if we have the courage to pursue them. All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. And these beautiful and these life-changing lines have been said by Walt Disney. Walt Disney is a very, very famous person all over the world, and I think he does not need any introduction of any kind. Walt Disney, when he was young, he applied for jobs at various companies and he was rejected. People failed to appreciate his talent. People failed to identify his individuality. People also failed to recognize his individuality and uniqueness. They felt he was way too different. But he did not give up. He believed in himself. And he created a name in the whole world that nobody is going to easily forget. Today, he has almost become a household name. People like Steve Jobs, they believed, they had a dream. And they believed in their dream. They took risk in their life. They followed their dream. And one day, their dream turned into a reality. Why they were able to turn their dream into a reality? How did it happen? They did not lose hope. So this evening, when I speak to each one of you, when I speak to all the students and all the parents over here, all the family members of My English Home, I want to share a dream with each one of you, the dream which I have been having for a very long time. And my dream is that no child should feel that he is not important. No child should feel that he is not able to express himself. The power of expression is one of the biggest gifts that one can ever have. And I feel it's important for our children to be able to express themselves. Imagine a pressure cooker without a pressure valve. All the children need a pressure valve. And I feel each and every child is talented. God has blessed each one of us with some talent or the other. It's not important that every child should score 95 or 99. Time has changed. I know most of the parents, they run after marks. Marks are kind of important, but you need to understand that your child may not be able to score very good marks, but that does not mean he will not be successful in his life. If that was the case, why did dropouts like Steve Jobs, the founder of the Apple company, most of the people like to flaunt their iPhone? People feel that they have gained something very important in their life the moment they become the owner of an Apple product, be it a laptop, be it an iPhone. He did not even finish his graduation. He had a dream. He was an amazing speaker. He knew how to connect with people. He knew what he wanted in his life, and he followed his passion. He persevered. He worked hard. He burned the midnight oil. But he did not compromise on his dream. He did not compromise on his dream. And that's why he achieved his goal in life. And he changed the world with his creation. He blessed the world. Why nobody in the entire world was able to conceive this idea of putting 1,000 songs into a small device? Why it was only Steve Jobs all over the world, among all the people? Why he was the first one to come up with this idea? Because he believed that he could do something unique. He could do something different. He believed in an idea. He wanted people to have an amazing experience. And he came up with an iPad, iPod, iPhone, Apple laptops, thanks to him. So what I want to convey this evening is this. Whether your child scores very high marks or low marks, please don't judge the ability of your child on the basis of marks. A child's academic performance will always fluctuate. Sometimes your children will score very high marks, on other occasions they might score a little lesser than the last time. But that's not the right criteria of judging a child's ability and improvement. And this evening, once again, I would like to read out this quote: all our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. And I want to say that many students came up here on the stage this evening and they spoke for the first time. At school, they are never ever given this privilege to come up on the stage. Because at school, the class comprises of 45 to 50 students, and in some schools there are 55 students or 40 students. And out of those 40 or 50 students, the teacher selects 4 or 5 students right from grade 1, right from class 1 till 12th class. The same students are selected over and over again. Be it any competition, be it any event, the same students are selected, and they are given a chance to perform up on the stage. The teachers like to play it very safe. Okay, they are the best ones, so they should be put up on the stage. But we believe, and I very strongly believe, that each and every student is important. Each and every student has potential, and we need to acknowledge that. We have to accept our children the way they are. They have all flaws. Sometimes children might feel that my dad has got these flaws or my mother has got these flaws. My mother is not good at this thing. My father is not good at this thing. They might feel that sir is also not good at certain things. So everybody is good at something and everybody lacks something. Everybody is unique. And that's what makes this world a unique and an amazing place to live in. So this evening, I just want to congratulate all the students. I also had some butterflies last night in my stomach about the performance of each and every student. I was praying to God that everybody should stay healthy, nobody should fall sick, everybody should be able to perform confidently without fumbling. But I'm glad that nobody fumbled and nobody lacked anything. In fact, each and every student who came up here on the stage this evening delivered their lines very confidently, and I would like to deem this evening as a life-changing experience for each and every student who came and performed. And I feel that all my students deserve a big round of applause. And also the standing ovation. I think they did a terrific job. They all deserve a standing ovation. Let's give them a big round of applause. They are the superstars of this evening. They are the rock stars actually. They rocked the stage. They set the stage on fire and they were terrific. I loved their performance. I believed in them and they also didn't let me down. It's been a wonderful evening, and I would like to thank all the parents also for your cooperation in making this event a successful event. And I'm sure that each one of you must have felt enriched this evening. So to conclude, I would like to say that we all have a dream. We had a dream in the past, and we fulfilled that dream today. And for us, the new year begins today. For all the students, the new year begins today. For the world, the new year began on 1st of January. But I tell all the students and all the family members of My English Home that for us, the new year always begins on 14th of January. The day when we have our event actually. New year has begun with new resolutions and new goals to take students to new and greater heights. Thank you, everyone.
Now, that was a wonderful speech by Mr. Mukul, sir. He captured, your concentration. He made you listen to whatever he said. And of course, he's an amazing anchor. I guess I'm an extra person here. Yes. Please take that as a compliment. And one thing by which I would like to conclude my work here, it is said, and I quote by Napoleon. It is said by Napoleon, and I quote here, the problem does not lies in the violence of bad people. The problem does not lies in the violence of bad people. To all these students, please listen to what I'm saying. All these students of my English home, and all the parents whose children are actually studying in my English home. The problem does not lies in the violence of bad people, it lies in the silence of good people. Today, these good people are actually learning to break the silence. And I think today, on this day when it has been declared as the new year for them, the silence is actually broken, and tomorrow they're going to speak to the world and actually fight against any corruption or any wrong happening in the world. A big round of applause for all of us, ladies and gentlemen. You have been an amazing audience. I literally loved my day spending here, anchoring for you people, moderating this entire event. My name is Anchor Anurag Pandey. You may go back and please like my page and be connected. And to all my students, wish you very, very good luck. I'm sure tomorrow you're gonna come up as a philanthropist, a speaker, and whatnot. Maybe an anchor like me, right? You can earn really well. I will want 2 minutes, please. He has been another anchor, only anchoring in my ears. That has been really amazing. With due respect, thank you so much. I'll listen to you in 2 minutes. Let me please complete my speech. I know the flow. So now I'll request Madam Bakshi to please hand over the gifts and felicitate all these students because they have been an amazing performer here. Can you please help Madam Bakshi or anybody? She can come in the center. Group photograph. Students of my English home, once we finish taking up the gifts, I'll request you to queue up for a wonderful photographer. We'll have a good group photography.